Looking for tire chains? I purchased these on Amazon and I'm going to review these, show you how to put them on, and I'll set a timer how long it takes. Let's go. I've been having a hard time finding these in stores, so I figure I'd purchase them on Amazon with good reviews. These came in 2 days. Yes, a box in a box. The chains came with this nice storage duffel bag. You need to make sure these fit your particular tire size. Mine are 275/65 R18. 275 is the width of the tire, 65 is the profile, and 18 is the diameter of the rim size. Amazon had a chart to choose the exact size for your car. It has this sweet dual zipper design. Here it is. The bungees to make up for loose slack, directions, and some gloves, which are pretty cheap. The chains are the cable type, which should be easier to install than regular chains. Generally, these don't last as long, but will do the job for the little amount of time I'll be using them. By the way, I'll leave a link in the description. At the time of this video, I paid $135, which is not the cheapest, but I didn't want to spend time shopping around. The cables have all metal parts and seem of good quality. Let's unravel these and put them on. The thing I like about these is you don't have to get back in your car and roll over these. The opening just goes around your tire. Also, the labeling is good. Right here it says tire side, so I have to turn these over. This opening you bring around the wheel. If I was in snow, it would be good to have a stick or something to fish it through to the other side, but it's easy enough to grab it around. I'll do the bottom latches first. The best way to put these on is to put them on at an angle L-shaped, then straighten out, which locks them in place. Now let's do the top latch. The last latch is tighter and can be difficult to put on. I found it easier to jiggle the chain, pulling it forward to give more slack. There's also a latch in the back, but you'll want to make sure it stays latched when putting it on so you don't have to get behind the tire. You can see the chains are still a little loose. However, the bungees will tighten things up. I'll put these on with the hooks facing outward with the flat side towards the tire. I started at 6 o'clock and made sure the 4 extra hooks were 2 on each side before I pull the one in the middle to 12 o'clock. Then just continue to the opposite sides. The bungee wasn't too difficult to stretch and hook. The hooks go in between each metal tab. There are some loose spots, like right here. Okay, let's put the other side on and time it. I'm going at normal pace, but for the sake of boredom, I'll speed things up. Again, the hardest part was putting on the last latch. You can picture me outside in freezing weather and snow, maybe at this point throwing out some F-bombs. I decide to unlatch the bottom and then do the top first. And I end up getting it. Now for the bungee. I'll start from 12, then to 6. It really doesn't make a difference, just do the opposite sides. And that's it. Stop the clock. I give this only a 1 F-bomb score, which is good. Obviously, the higher number of F-bombs I give, the worse. There are still some loose spots, so I'm going to drive this out of the garage and see if things tighten up with the wheels moving. There you go. Things balanced out and tightened up. Let's get this back in the garage and take these off. This could also be a hassle when you're tired and just want to get back on the road and go home. Then you have to take the chains off. Undo the bungees and then the latches. I just drove off of them. I put the 2 chains together and rolled them up, put the red tie wrap around them with the bungees. We don't want to forget these. Shove these things in the storage bag for when we need them. Overall, these are pretty easy to put on. This was my first time with these, and next time I believe it'll go much quicker, even in the snow. I hope this review helps you to minimize F-bombs, and if it did, please let me know by giving me a like and subscribe. If you're looking into snow tires, check out the link at the end of the video to walk you through the differences between all-terrain and snow tires. It's quite interesting.